Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kingston High School Auditorium this Wednesday, June 7th, for the final Win Mr. Stein Honey Tournament of Champions. Now, please put your hands together for our host this afternoon, Mr. Andrew Champagne.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, it is Wednesday, it is June 7th, and it is well past 2:15, so it must be time for the Win Stein's Honey Tournament of Champions. And now, without further ado, here is the host of the game show we've all come to love. He is the man, myth, legend, jet flying, limo riding, wheeling dealing, kiss stealing, son of a gun, the one, the only, Al Stein!
And thank you, KHS, and I'm glad you're here, where it's nice and dry, not like those fools waiting outside in the rain. I want to welcome you to the third annual. It should have been the fourth annual, but last year there was no contest. So if you're searching your memories, don't be disappointed if you can't remember last year's tournament because there wasn't one. But this is the third annual tournament with one interruption. Now, before we begin, there are some announcements we have to make, mostly dealing with, in the event that we do need to leave the auditorium in an emergency, please notice the exit signs, stage left and right, and at the rear of the auditorium. Pay attention to those if we do need to leave. Now, I'm trying to think. Andrew, was there something else I should have mentioned? It escapes me.
Mr. Stein, how could you forget? We need more contestants.
More contestants!
When you entered the auditorium, you were handed a program. Please unfold that program. 9 of you have sheets that in red letters ask you for your name, etc. You lucky folks are invited to come up on stage and join our competitors. If, however, you have such a sheet and do not wish to play for whatever reason, please pass it along to someone who would like to. Your climb of fame, fortune, and honey heaven. That's it. Okay, big guy. Now it's your turn.
I feel energy. I feel energy. This is good. Okay. Now, while those folks are checking in and giving their names and getting ready to climb their honey heaven, thank you, Andrew. A wonderful turn of phrase. There are those people who need to be thanked for their energy, their help, and their expertise, which have made all of this possible. All of this, yes, all of this. However, to name them, well, it means that you'll miss your buses, and we don't want to have that happen. So, given my aging memory and the guarantee that I won't be able to memorize or I won't be able to recite everybody's name, I'm simply going to say thank you all. Thank you especially Mr. Moriarty, who is an inspiration to me and my hero. And, okay, we got to get on here. I understand. And to the remarkably efficient stage crew and the impossibly efficient KHS-TV folks. They are the ones who make this all possible. So now, thank you all of you. And Andrew, your turn. Give it to us.
I live for this stuff, man. Now, about our show. This is a fun contest in which those contestants who are the fastest, luckiest, and smartest can advance through the brackets to reach the finals, which will appear tomorrow morning on KHS-TV. To give them all a fair chance, we ask that you please resist the urge to shout out answers. Feel free to applaud and cheer, but let these folks show their stuff. And that, Mr. Stein, is that. I think we should start now, don't you?
I certainly do, Andrew.
May I please have the names of our first 3 audience contestants?
So, funny thing happened on the way to the auditorium.
What happened, Mr. Stein?
It's so funny, I can't tell you, Andrew.
Really?
Yes, I was talking to a blonde.
You were talking to a blonde?
I was using small words and short phrases. And she was telling me about this time that she was walking along the Hudson. And she saw another one.
I hate to interrupt you, Mr. Stein.
Wait, what was
Mr. Scott has an announcement for us.
That was fabulous.
Okay, our first 3 contestants. Contestant number 1, Lawrence Peters. Contestant number 2, Bettina Shearer. And finally, contestant 3, James Fazity.
We're ready to go. Make his first James. New York. It is New York City. And just like that, we have a winner in the first round. We have a special consolation prize for those who do not advance. Since those who do not advance do not win a jar of honey, they win a bit of honey. Special prize. All right, Andrew, I think we need more contestants. Send me more contestants.
Okay, our next contestants. First off, Matt Hummel. Our second contestant in this matchup is Mark Rich. And our third and final contestant is Josh Moon.
All right, next category. Would you lads be knowing this now? That's my Irish program. Would you lads be knowing this now? Question. What is the capital of Ireland? The capital of Ireland? Talk to me, Mark. Dublin. It is Dublin. We have one score this. Okay. There we go. This is going to be a contest. That's really coming. Next category. Next category. Yes, this is true. It is true. Question. What man so dominated the news in 1938 that Time magazine named him the Man of the Year? 1938, he so dominated the news. This is actually true. You're going to hate yourself. Sorry. Give me a shot. Try it.
Nasty man, nasty man.
There you go. There you go.
That guy.
Now who do you think? You ready? Really happened. Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler. Wow, you should have. You were that close to fame and glory. All right, this is your good back. Next category. Well, it sounded like a good idea at the time. Question. What fleet set sail in 1588 to invade England? What fleet set sail in 1588? Big fleet. It was the Spanish Armada. You got to say that. Oh my gosh. Excellent. Next category. Who cares? As long as it floats. Right? Who cares? As long as it floats. Question. What biblical ship was made out of gopher wood? The Ark. It was Noah's Ark. We have us our winner, Josh. With that, gentlemen, there are consolation prizes awaiting you. Thank you very much. Next group of contestants, Andrew.
Okay, this is the last call. We only have 2 people coming in. There was
One more program. You have it?
We're not picking. You must have that program. Our last chance.
We got.
Okay. Our first contestant is Brett Hoteling. And our final audience contestant is Amy Jocelyn.
Good. Good. What's your name? Jamie. All right. Next category. Hey, I can see my house. Question. What is the only man-made structure visible from space? Jamie. It is the Great Wall of China. Halfway home. Next one. Taking attendance. We're taking attendance. Counting heads here. Question. Besides Toto, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Man, who else escorted Dorothy to Oz? Amy. Okay, that would be Amy. I mean, you guys look so much alike, it's easy to tell. Not easy to tell you apart. Amy. Yes, it was the Cowardly Lion. Andrew. Okay. Tie, we're going to jump in here, Jamie. We're going to jump in. Next category. You can figure this out. He couldn't. You can figure this out. He couldn't. Question. Why did the Scarecrow want to see the wizard? Why did the Scarecrow? Talk to me, Jamie. Oh, I'm sorry, Jamie. I got that. Say it again. He had no brains. That's a winner. Thank you. Now, The next round of contestants involves those who answered one question correctly on the bi-weekly contest. So these people have been in front of the lights and have gotten one question right. So, who do we have?
Well, our first contestant here in this opening round match is Shanice Edwards. And another sure to be match here, our second and final contestant is Angela DeMarco.
Okay, here we go. Next category. You can use your fingers. Use your fingers. Question. How many lines are in a limerick? How many lines are in a limerick? Talk to me. Talk to me, please.
15.
Not quite 15. Nope. Not quite 15. Means it's freebie. Take your shot. How many lines in a limerick? 2. I guess you don't really know the man from Nantucket. There are 5 lines in a limerick. 5 lines in a limerick. We're not done. We've got lots of room here. Next category. You can still use your fingers, but hurry. Question. Within 3. How many bones are in the human body? Jeez. How much? 206 is exactly right. All right, Shanice. Okay, next category. The lines are our friends. The lines are our friends. Question. What line divided the North and South during the Civil War? Shanice.
The 30th parallel.
Civil War, not the Canadian War, but thank you. Not quite.
I
don't know. It's the Mason-Dixon line. There we go. The Mason-Dixon line. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Next question. The category is, hey, it's not a ride at Disney World. Not a ride at Disney World. Question. Where was King Arthur's court? Where did King Arthur leave the court?
England?
I need a clearer answer than that. More precise. What was the name of the building? What was the name of the building in England? The structure. He used to go there a lot. He used to go there a lot of times. No, Angela? No, not the Eiffel Tower. He used to go there a lot. It's Camelot. Okay, you need an answer for this one. Well, actually, I take that back. If you read the rules, well, we can go with it. Next category. For a night game, it's a Twilight Zone. Question. In baseball, what zone varies from batter to batter? Baseball, what zone varies from batter to batter? Third zone. No, third. Say the words. No, it's the strike zone. Wait, we have a special deal now. When we don't have a declared winner after 5 questions, we don't have a declared winner. We go to the tiebreakers. I have a tiebreaker. Get your hands ready. Here we go. Special tiebreaker. Name a planet in our solar system that begins with the letter M. Mars! Mars is the right answer. Mercury was good. Thank you, Shanice. Nice job. Okay, Andrew, we need more contestants. Send more contestants.
Okay, Mr. Stein, our first contestant in this matchup is Jessica Hastings. Or not. Our second contestant is Felipe Olivo. And our third and final contestant is Josh Connor.
Josh?
Josh.
I'm sorry, what's your name again? You win! All right, Felipe! Right, Andrew, let's try this again. See if we can't get it right this time.
Okay. Our first contestant here is Ryan Jazz. We're not. Our second contestant is Stephanie Yanishevitz, who is also not here. And our third and final contestant is Rebecca Landis.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. What's your name? Another right answer! Thank you, they know these three people are here.
Okay, in this round, our first contestant here is James Thajideen. Our second contestant is Josh Moon. And our third contestant is Jamie Davis.
James, Josh, and Jamie. There we go. Next category. Did they eat pretzels at the Last Supper? Did they eat pretzels at the Last Supper? Question: what seasoning is mentioned more than 30 times in the Bible? What seasoning, James?
Salt.
It is salt. Next category, yes, it's another donkey question. My favorite donkey question. Question: what is the name of the old gray donkey in Winnie the Pooh? Winnie the Pooh.
Eeyore.
James.
Eeyore.
Oh, it is Eeyore, the other one. James, thank you. We're moving on. Andrew, do me again.
Short-handed matchup here. Our first contestant is Audrey Denver.
It's Audrey Denver.
And our second and final contestant is Chelsea Thompson.
Chelsea. Okay, head-to-head, ladies. Here we go. Category. You want to go with your initial answer on this. Your initial answer. You're going to go with your initial answer. You'll see why this is incredibly clever in a moment. Question. As it applies to TV, what do the letters CNN stand for? CNN on TV. What are those letters CNN? The initial answer. What's your initial answer? Come on, your initial answer here. Jump right in. Press those buttons. Initial answer. No clue. What is it? Cable News Network. Cable News Network. Okay. All right, we're not going to do any more hard questions. I promise no more hard questions. Let's get to the next category. Have dinner. See a movie. Here we go. Question. How long is the rest period between rounds in the boxing match? Audrey.
5 minutes.
It is not 5 minutes. No. Come on, Chelsea.
3.
It is not 3. The rounds are 3. The rest period is 1 minute. 1 minute.
Hang on just a second, Mr. Stein. Please do not shout out answers or suggestions or none of that.
Despite what you see, these are really smart people. Ain't no difference. So, next category, of course it is. Question: what is the second most spoken language on earth? Audrey.
English.
Yes, it is. Wow. Next category, definitely nice buns. And get to see this question is, right? Question: what chain of restaurants did Ray Kroc build? What chain of restaurants? Audrey.
Burger King.
No, it wasn't Burger King. Sorry. Chelsea, take a guess. What chain of restaurants did Ray Kroc build? What chain of restaurants? Name a chain of restaurants. No! McDonald's! Where do you people live? Next category. Simon Says money is money. Question: what country's currency is the bolivar? What country uses the bolivar as its currency?
Bolivia.
Say again?
Bolivia.
It is Bolivia. We have, I'm sorry, it's not Bolivia.
That's just cruel, Mr. Stein.
I'm sorry, I was thinking, I'm retiring in an hour. We're moving on from that question. That was my fault. This is a much better question than I like this one better. Category. That's a strong egg. You'll understand. That's a strong egg. Question. What's the name of Dr. Seuss's egg-laying elephant? Who is it who lays an egg? Oh boy. What is the name of the elephant who lays an egg? Oh my God. What is the name of that elephant? Who lays an egg? All right, ladies. We go to the tiebreakers. Our tiebreaker match. Wow. Here we go. stage. Kelsey, enjoy the game. Okay, here we go. Next set of contestants.
Okay, Mr. Stein, our first contestant is John Lau. Our second contestant is Nikki Jerkowski.
Nikki? Nikki's not here.
Maybe not. And our final contestant is Alicia Wise.
All right, Alicia. All right, here we go. Category. It's like a multiple choice question. It's actually a 1 in 26 shot at this. You got one chance in 26, just guess. Question. In Hawthorne's famous story, which letter was the scarlet letter? Talk to me, John.
What is J?
What is who?
J.
No, it is not J. What is the scarlet letter?
A.
It's an A, which stands for adultery. Adultery. Okay, Alicia.
John, you do not need to answer in the form of
But I admire the man who does. Category. Alabama wasn't the president. Now, you'll see what that means. Question. What is the only U.S. state named after a president? Talk to me, John.
What is Washington?
Yeah, thank you, Lisa Alex, for that. It is Washington. 1-1. 1-1. Next correct answer. Next correct answer. Category. Yes, Jeep really is a word. Jeep really is a word. Question. What war added Jeep to the English language? John.
What is the World War II?
Yes, it is the World War II. Thank you. Alicia, a lovely consolation prize for a lovely lady. John thinks that he's
Okay, on to the next round. Our first of two contestants is Shanice Edwards. And our second returning contestant is Felipe Olivo.
Believe I'm thinking that this round is going to be a little harder than the last round for you. Here we go. Category. This answer is going to suck. Sorry, it is what it is. Question. Who was Bram Stoker's most infamous character? Shanice.
That would be Dracula.
That would be Dracula. Here's the answer of those suck. Very good. Good answer. Next category. Cross out earth, air, fire, and water. Cross those out. But you should, question, count what element is contained in all organic compounds.
That is carbon.
Who?
Carbon.
Yes, it is. Excellent answer. Excellent. Good. Oh, you're smart now. Okay, let's move on to the next set of contestants.
Okay, our next set of contestants starts with Rebecca Landis.
I know she's here. She got the last one right.
And our second contestant is James Sajini. Always a crowd favorite.
I think he's hot. Category. Side? Well, it's all the same to me. Question, you both better know this. What is regicide? Well, there you go.
Killing a king.
How could you possibly?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Killing a kid. Next category. Ouch. Question. Which witch, say that carefully, which witch was flattened by a house in the Wizard of Oz? Which witch?
The Wicked Witch of the West?
No, you know the Witch of the West. There go. Oh, the East. Excellent job.
All right. Okay. Now we are calling for Audrey Denver and John Lau.
Anyways, category 1. The Ninja Turtles do paint jobs? Question. Who painted the Sistine Chapel?
Michelangelo.
It was Michelangelo Audrey. First contestant to the question. Category number 2. More counting on your fingers. Questions. Question is, how many sides does a hexagon have? How many sides? John?
What is 8?
No, it is not 8. Audrey.
6.
It is 6. We have number 1. Oh, Audrey.
Now, Audrey here, friend.
Right here, I'm gonna call you right back.
Okay, this is the final match of the bi-weekly round. We are calling for Shanice Edwards and Rebecca Landis.
Here we go. This is hot competition. Hot competition. Category. Don't head out to Vegas just yet. Question. What are the odds of picking an ace from a full deck of cards? Audrey.
4 out of 54.
No, I can't. 1 out of 13. No.
1 out of 52.
No. Rebecca.
4 out of 52.
No. 1 out of 12. I'm sorry, 12. The odds are 12 to 1. There are 13 cards. The odds would be 12 to 1. Okay, let's forget about that. Next category. Sometimes it's better to guess than to count. Take a guess at this one. Question, how long will it take the typical hen to lay 19 dozen eggs? How long will it take? Audrey. Take a guess.
4 hours.
No, 4 hours. That is one entire hen. Rebecca.
Wait a minute. No, it's cheating. Not again.
Okay, that's okay. We're going to move on to the next question. The answer was one. The answer was 1 year. Next category. Next category. Is it the international language? Question. What language uses the word spasibo? Thank you. What language? Spasibo. Denise.
German?
No, it's not German. Not German. Take one. Good guess. Audrey.
Italian.
Not Italian. No. Rebecca. Free shot.
Greek?
Not Greek. It's Russian. 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 Next category. It's only a hole, but what a hole. Question. What is the world's deepest land gorge? Rebecca. It is the Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon. All right. Finally, a correct answer. Here we go. Number, well, this should be 1, 2, 3. I think we have to go to a tiebreaker. No, we can't. I take it back. We can, because Rebecca has a chance on this one. Category. But you can't buy livestock there. Question. Besides bears, what other kinds of animals can you find at the New York Stock Exchange? Besides bears.
Monkey?
Not a monkey, no. Monkey?
Cows.
Not cows, no. Sort of. Avoid the tiebreaker here. How much? No. Bulls. There's the bull.
Away.
All right. Guess what? I got one out of tiebreaker. Ladies, get your hands ready. Get your hand ready. Name a varsity sport played at KHS.
Track and field.
Who?
Track and field.
Track and field is a varsity sport played at KHS. Stressful. Stressful. We need more contestants.
All right, we are now advancing to the winners round. Our first matchup here consists of Christina Johnson, Courtney Dutcher, or not, and Marianne Secreto, apparently not. So, what was your name again?
Oh, next group.
Okay, our first contestant in this next group is Ryan Ham. Or maybe not. Our second contestant is Minton Cutton. And our third and final contestant is the former grand champion, Rob Mergendahl.
Wow, grand champion. You really got to try that. I don't know if you got it, Rob. But thanks for that shot. There we go. First category. Nobody got supersized that year. Question. What crop failure caused the Irish famine? Rob. It was the potato famine. We have an answer. Next one. Jump in here. Category. It was a nice neighborhood until all the neighbors died. Funny question. What country is the home to Shakespeare's Hamlet? What country is the home to Shakespeare's Hamlet? Rob? Florence? No, it is not Florence. In what country? It is Hamlet. The Dane. Hamlet the Dane. Next question. Please don't pull out answers from the audience. Category. I go with Sardinis and Catskill, but hey, what do I know? Question. Name one of the two cities in Dickens' Tale of Two Cities. One of the two cities in Charles Dickens' Tale of Two Cities. Charles Dickens, my God, if you don't get this, you cannot get a diploma. London or Paris? London or Paris? Guys, you gotta read more books. Next category. I got one hanging from my nose. Question. What letter does the Sedea hang from? What letter does the Sedea hang from?
B.
Written.
B.
No, not from a P. No.
Q.
No, it hangs from a C. It hangs from a C. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more try. Category. Mine. Question. What IQ level is considered the beginning of genius? What's your IQ score to get a genius rating, Rob?
120?
Nope, not 120. No, 140. Guess what? Welcome to the world of tiebreakers. Get your hands ready to buzz in. You ready? Name a color that begins with the letter B. Blue? Blue is a good answer. Yes, it is. Thank you. All right, Rob. The grand champion is still alive. Next one.
Okay, we're calling for David Stocker. Rodonna Barnes and Emily Gilbay.
Oh, this one. Category, here we go. The clue is California. No liability is California. Question, in what city is the Rose Bowl played? In what city? Or not?
San Francisco.
It's not played in San Francisco. No, it's not. Sorry. Emily. Not in Los Angeles. Dave doesn't watch the Rose Bowl a lot. What is it?
The football city?
The football city. Absolutely not right. Pasadena.
They're a little lady.
You can pass your chips, you can't pass it. Category, next one. I like tall girls, but this is silly. Oh, this is great. Within 3, how many times larger than life is the Statue of Liberty? Within 3, how many times larger than life, Dave?
6.
Not 6, no. 9.
9.
Not 9, no, Emily. Not 10. 3. People got to get out of your house. 6 is a bit more wrong.
3 and 3?
The answer is, no, I'm sorry, 20. Bullshit. Next one. Size matters. Size matters. After man, what is the longest living land mammal?
Elephant.
It is the elephant. Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. Next category. Talk about not loving your neighbor. Question. In which Arthur Miller play, which Arthur Miller play was set?
I don't know.
We're talking about what is that? Which trials? Dave.
Crucible.
The Crucible. Last question. Category. Nice house. Question. What is the name of the London residence of the Queen of England? Emily. No. Okay.
Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace. It's silly to leave. If I hear you. That's the winner. We're done. Thank you. Next group.
Okay, our first contestant is Caitlin Kelly.
All right, Caitlin.
And Louise Mulio is not here.
So what's your-
Yeah, what is
All right, Katie. No, that's one. It's Caitlin. I have a letter going. Katie. All right, thank you. Next group.
Okay, our final match of this round, Joe Marino,
All right, Joe.
Alyssa Kassler,
Not here.
and Courtney Constantino. All right, Courtney. Another question.
Another good. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Please look at my hat. Aboard what starship was Scotty the chief engineer? Aboard what starship? What starship? Look at my hat, for God's sakes.
Star Trek?
God, I can't believe it.
He's dying
I
inside.
can't read your hat for me.
Killing me.
These lights are man.
It is the Starship Enterprise. I'm going to kill
He
myself.
just died inside.
I'm sitting in the trunk of my car. Next category, it's an animal question, not a people question. Question, what is the smelliest member of the weasel family? Smelliest member of the weasel family. Talk to me, Chuck. It is the skunk. Next one, get the picture in your head. Get the picture in your head. What line divides a circle into two semicircles? Joe.
I'm gonna guess the circumference.
No, not a circumference. What line divides a circle into two semicircles?
Diameter?
That's a diameter. Next category, a rook is a rook is a rook. Question, what is the other name for a rook in the game of chess? The other name for a rook in the game of chess. Joe.
A castle?
It is a castle.
All right, we are into the semifinal round. These next two matches will be the last here this afternoon. You can catch the finals tomorrow here on KHS-TV. Our first semifinal match features Christina Johnson, Rob Burtonwall, and Shanice Edwards.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. They're called that because they talk all the time. Question, what mammal lives at the highest altitude? Shanice.
Mountain lion.
They talk all the time. Not a mountain lion.
Wait, what? I
don't
don't know. Polar bear?
No. It's called a yak. And it is yak. They talk all the time. Yak. Next question. The one that poops on my lawn. Next question. What's the world's fastest dog? Rob. It is a greyhound. Next category. Don't include the top and the bottom. Don't include the top and the bottom. Question. How many sides does a snowflake have? Shanice.
12?
Not 12. Sorry, Christina.
6?
Yes, it is 6. Yeah, you got a lot of pressure on you, buddy. Category. I think the largest city has 7 people. Question. What is the smallest state in the United States? Shanice.
Massachusetts?
Not Massachusetts. Christina.
Oregon?
Not Oregon. No, Rob. It's Rhode Island. And must be a disgusting number. Question. We got 1 to 1 to 1. We need 1. Who got 2? Or did he get 3? I'm sorry. That was 1. Rob, I apologize. That was 2. That was 2.
He's retiring.
I'm retiring.
Thank you. Okay, our final match of this part of the tournament of champions here. We're looking for David Stocker, David Kelly, and Joe Marino.
Category, it must be a really disgusting number because the question is, what number is a gross? What number is a gross? Really gross number, must be disgusting. Gross. You guys don't get out much, do you?
1,000? 1,000?
No. It's a dozen.
You guys gotta stop yelling answers at me.
We know you know it. We're going to show they know. Next category, easy call. This one's an easy call. What's the umpire's ruling when a hit ball bounces off third base and into the stands? What's the umpire rule that? Dave? Foul? No, he doesn't rule it foul. Sorry. Dave?
Home run.
No, it's not a home run. Joe?
A single?
No, it's a ground rule double. Ground rule double. No, we didn't get that one. Okay, we're going to try another one. Category, and he meant them. Question, what U.S. patriot said the words, give me liberty or give me death? What, Joe? And one answer, Dave.
Patrick Henry?
It was Patrick Henry. Okay, next one. We got the correct answer. Category, take off your shoes on this one. How many zeros are in a trillion? How many zeros in a trillion? Joe?
12?
It is 12. There we go. 1-1. Caitlin, jump in here. Category, nice man. Wouldn't you say wouldn't? You say wouldn't? You say nice man. Question, who was Pinocchio's father? Nice man, Dave.
Geppetto.
It was Geppetto. We have a winner. Thank you. Dave, let's see what the
Okay, so our final two the tournament champions are Rob Mergendahl and David Stockton.
Here I am, it's time for Stein Sunday, so it must be Friday morning. It's not Friday morning. There must be something unusual going on. Andrew, my buddy, my sidekick, our last time together, what is the unusual thing going on today? Remind me, I forget, I'm old.